This is Chopt Cheese.
This is Chopt Cheese.
The furthest thing you'll find from serious on the internet. Having fun, talking about life and current events. Let's do this. You're listening to Chopt Cheese with Swigs, Jix, and Goose.
Welcome back, Chopt Cheese, to another episode. Swigs, Jix, and Goose, your favorite hood opinion piece. You feeling good this week, guys?
Happy Sunday, y'all.
It's hot as outside.
Yeah, New York is getting a little heat wave this weekend, but I think it's gonna go bye soon. Back to normal temperatures this week.
Solar flares?
What do you mean?
Like who's
Winter
in the?
flurries?
Except not my solar.
Winter flurries?
You know, there was actually snowing in Colorado, so I
That
don't
makes
know.
sense.
Did you say McFlurries? McFlurries.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
It'll be
so I guess
snowing
we're
in
gonna start with the
Colorado.
weather every week from now on. I guess local weather.
we
You
New
got-
shit.
I mean, what's the temperature of the water? Anybody knows?
I think it's like
It's a question for the
37
viewers.
degrees.
About low
Fahrenheit.
50s. I think it's still like low 50s.
It's low 50. I
It's-
think it's colder than
it's-
that.
Yo, so considering the beach opens next week, is it still like, is the water too cold? Like, is it like
Hell yeah, the water's still
I
too
think
cold.
it's too
yeah,
cold
I think
until
it's-
I
Wait,
get in that
around
shit.
here?
That's good for you.
On top of
Yeah,
it being
buns.
cold,
I
it's
get in that
dirty.
shit. Who's dirty?
Bah.
The water around here,
Not my water.
around these parks,
Not
the
my
water's
water.
dirty.
Yo, that water is responsible for your immune system.
I guess you could say that. So all the sandboxes and sand parks in fucking Central Park,
Exactly.
growing up over there. That infamous one over there, 97 shit, everybody played over there.
Oh, that shit, the
Which one?
plague.
The one with the treehouse growing
the
up.
bubonic plague.
Remember the
had
treehouse?
Where?
That shit,
On 97th and 5th.
What's
that
up?
shit had homeless children in it.
Central
It was
Park.
crazy.
Oh, what you talking about? 97th and 5th. What's over there?
The park, there's a sandbox park. I mean, back in the days, I don't know if it is still there now, but there was a treehouse there. It's like a little.
Oh, I don't remember no damn treehouse.
It wasn't like elevated, but it was a little fake treehouse. You don't
You
remember
know what I
that?
do remember us playing?
Little clubhouse type shit in there.
No, I don't. How about the sand park, right? And then you crawl through the tunnel to climb up the ladder, and it always smelled like piss in there.
Oh, first of all, the ladder that was way too high for
Way
children.
too
Yeah.
high for kids. That I'm sure plenty of children broke limbs on, swinging
Yo,
across
what
the
a
fucking
great way to
rope.
start
Remember
the
that
show.
shit?
Because it seemed like I was just having a lot of conversations like
That
this
shit was like
recently.
a boot camp for children.
Kids are just not prepped for the broken arms and the missing teeth the way they used to
They
be.
need. Remember how high the slides used to be, and they were metal.
Yo, bro, we used to have,
You used to fly down
Bro.
the shits if it rained.
and you knew how to run around
Honey.
responsibly and safe. And if you got hurt, it was some that was unavoidable. Because no one really tried to
They
get
built
hurt.
different. They
Oh
built
no,
different.
No one tried to get hurt.
No, nobody
just
ever
got hurt.
tries
That's
to
what I'm
get hurt.
saying,
People,
like-
no. People would do, yeah. We were more susceptible to getting hurt than kids are now. If that's the point that you were trying
Exactly.
to make. The
Because
kids,
they're not built the way we were,
they're
bro.
not.
Everything we had was like steel.
you know the first.
Rusted out. Everything was rusted out. So
Like-
we already had immunity to tetanus.
You know the
Exactly.
first thing
To
in the
fucking,
park that I noticed as a child that they took out?
What's that?
The seesaw. Do you remember?
There's
the
no more seesaw in city parks?
There's
Yeah,
no
there is.
more-
Yeah.
No, there's not. There's
Wait.
no seesaw.
A seesaw
They're
is this
all
shit.
gone.
Whoever's heavier gets the
Yeah,
the
you
benefit.
stand and then you
Ah.
jump, but then
You can lead out and up.
and
Excuse
then
me.
people used to walk across them by themselves and stuff like that. Remember that?
Mhm.
Yeah, the seesaw.
So there was like a major lawsuit and them shits got banned
I remember.
across America.
I would,
Seesaws.
if you're sitting on it and the person's up in the air,
Maybe not.
all
across
you have to
America.
do
Is
is get off the fucking seesaw
he's
for
gonna
them
get hurt.
to,
and they're dead.
for gravity to take over.
Broken tailbone.
I don't. Yeah, broken tailbone.
I've done it to many
lot
people.
You're a
Damn.
piece of
Funny.
That
You
I
on
thought it was
record now
funny.
admitting that?
It was
you're a
funny.
fucking asshole.
But pain is funny, no?
I mean, when it's not.
No,
Nah.
no.
I mean, if you know what? There's
No.
actually a word for someone who gets off
Sadist.
other people's. Yeah,
Fucking-
he beat me to it.
Huh?
Like, that's not, bro.
What's not?
It's
Sounds like
normal for
some-
it to happen the first time and then for you to feel bad.
It's
but
not funny to
if-
see somebody get kicked in the nuts or get hit with a baseball in the nuts.
That's that bro
That's
humor,
different
bro.
than doing it so someone can get hurt.
That's
so you
that
can laugh
bro
at it.
humor.
Oh no, yeah, that's
Oh,
different.
okay,
That's
okay.
not what I
thought
meant.
you
I wouldn't
like,
hurt somebody
you
for.
did it because you thought it was funny.
No. That's purposely hurting
Man.
somebody for a laugh. That's not funny.
Speaking
No,
of,
we do.
but
shit like
seeing
that when
somebody
we young.
get
We didn't
hurt-
know any better.
yo, speaking of,
It's funny sometimes.
Oh,
that's like
course.
locker room behavior, bro.
What's locker room behavior?
What you just mentioned, bro, kicking people in the nuts. Who the f***
Grab about
I'm
the
gonna strike somebody if
it's
you
Yo,
like-
we
kick me in the
can't
nuts.
curse, bro. Bleep that. Boop.
What's
Jeez,
The
bro,
P
come
word.
on.
You can't say
Yeah.
the P word.
Nah, you
bro.
can say cat.
he told me
Oh, it's the
he us a list.
And the F-bomb, bro.
Look. Chopt Cheese.
Come on, guys.
Chopt Cheese.
relax.
He
Yo,
gave us a list of things we could not do right
curse.
before this
Curse.
episode.
Didn't I say that? Curse.
Yeah.
I asked her. I confirmed before I left.
No F-bombs. I almost did it again.
And I mean the obvious.
Jesus.
Right? If you use something out of context in a derogatory way, it's gonna be flagged.
Yeah.
So if you say the P word, it's not good if you're using a sexual content.
All right, let's get out of this. All right, you need a little bit of editing. Speaking of locker room behavior,
Yeah.
what's up with the shit you was telling me about
With
your
what?
boy with the stash?
You want to
from
go straight
the
into
Yankees?
that?
I mean, not straight. We've been
I
we're
wanted to talk
talking
more about.
about what? About the Central Park
No, it was more to that.
battlegrounds that we were like. What?
No, we're talking about we're talking about now. All right, so Chopt Cheese is on some sports hood shit, right? We're gonna do some.
Nah, it was just an interesting topic to bring up.
Little shit that's relevant to how the world works and how everything, no matter what, is looked through the eyes and lens of racism, right?
Everything's racist, bro.
Right? Everything's not racism.
Everything's racism.
So with that
Everything's
being
racist.
said, there's a Yankee third baseman named Josh Donaldson, and he's actually being accused by a Chicago White
Josh
Sox.
Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson.
Okay.
He's being accused by the shortstop from the Chicago White Sox
Okay.
of basically insinuating like a racist comment.
Who's the shortstop from the White Sox?
I forgot his name. That's how irrelevant he is to
Who
me.
cares?
Exactly, word.
White dude, black dude,
Black
Spanish
dude.
Okay.
So, to put it in context before we even get into what he said, back in the days, 2019, 3 years ago, this dude for Chicago White
He
Sox,
said back in the day.
for the Chicago White Sox, he's on record in Sports Illustrated saying that he idolized or he looked up to Jackie Robinson.
Okay.
And he considers himself like the new Jackie Robinson. And what he means by that is
Interesting.
he's going to bring fun back to the game.
So not in the regards of Jackie Robinson being
I don't know,
a very
but that's-
inspirational person
Well,
to his
but that's how he's going to be Jackie
actions
Robinson.
in
His
life
job is going to be to bring
fun
fun
back
the
to
game.
baseball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that being said, Josh Donaldson and a couple of other team like players from other teams thought it was funny. So when they were around him, they thought it was funny to call him Jackie.
Okay. Which is
Josh
fucking.
Donaldson Jackie.
No, they were calling the other
the
dude.
shortstop from Chicago White Sox who calls himself the new Jackie Robinson.
Which is f***ing
Jackie.
hilarious
Are you
in my
following
opinion.
this stuff?
Yeah, no, he floated away like a balloon.
No, that's
He floated away like a balloon
But
is that like
in the middle of the
that's like,
conversation.
is that like baseball Karen?
no,
The dude
he's
reporting that he's
calling
being
him-
bullied.
He's calling himself Jackie Robinson.
Call them
So
Jackies?
I don't know, but it's funny though because
Okay,
now
continue.
he's actually implying from when a reporter asked him that it does like go on along the realms of it being racist.
Why? How so?
What?
Explain to me.
He didn't explain further than that. He just basically said that he thought it was uncalled for.
What?
To call him Jackie?
Yeah, to call him Jackie.
What if he meant it
I
like?
think it's
What if
fucking
he meant
hilarious.
it like? You a bitch.
I think.
How many other
was-
players were involved along with Donaldson in this?
Well, you know what? I
what
don't
would
think
I
it
call
really
it,
stems. I think it stems
are
from.
poking fun of like, bro, this dude Jackie
Well, this is what it
Robinson is monumental.
You know,
how dare you compare yourself to him?
sports are
So now
fixed.
we're gonna talk shit about you and
sports are fixed.
gig
right?
on you.
So we know that whatever's going on is a distraction. Potentially.
Of course.
So there was actually a situation where the shortstop for Chicago slid into third on a throw to third. Donaldson received the ball and kind of gave him the get off the bag type move and tagged him.
So a little aggressive.
So he was tight. Yeah.
But was he out prior to any aggression from the third baseman?
No.
So Donaldson forced him off a third.
Yeah, you could see like he had a little bit of moment when he was like get off the bag type.
The ump
yeah.
called it an out.
Called it safe. If I'm
Called him
not mistaken.
safe?
Yeah, if I'm
so okay.
but he didn't like it. So
Baseball's rough, bro.
what actually
Baseball's
ended up
not a
happening
game for
the other day. Donaldson's batting
softies,
up,
bro.
and like something happened where they started exchanging words while he was at bat or something like that, and the benches cleared again, and you
What?
could see them mouthing off and stuff.
What?
And
The bench is cleared from a person batting and a shortstop.
yeah, and he went straight for him, and like you could see like they got in the way.
They
and
knuckled
stuff.
up.
Yeah, nah,
They tried to knuckle up. They did the old baseball scrum where they just
And,
grabbed each
you
other
know,
and wrinkled each other's jerseys.
From growing up and watching baseball, it can get a little dirty. So Donaldson was actually on first base, and when he hit when one of the Yankee players hit a ground ball to shortstop, instead of the shortstop chucking it over to second, he took it himself, to like basically like I dare you to come and spike me. And Donaldson didn't. He got up and ran into the dugout like a grown man. So you could see like
I would have spiked.
he intentionally went and
They know
took
to
the
be like,
double
he's
play
racist.
on his own, just so that he could have that moment. But you know what's even funnier though? Now we find out that the shortstop
Pretty sure we
of
have this.
Chicago, he actually he's on record and he admits it for calling a white player the N-word.
Called the white dude. He dropped the N
An
bomb on a white
effing
dude.
N, yeah. To a white dude.
N.
And he admitted it.
Interesting.
And it was in the heat of a moment with another player.
Um,
So isn't that
funny
ironic?
shit.
Yeah,
That's
right?
pretty funny. So they trying to cancel Donaldson now for calling someone
Well,
Jackie?
yeah, the Yankees are too hot, so I guess baseball gotta come up and make scandals. Because
That's a stretch word. Like, guys. take
on
it
top of
easy.
look, they searched back 10 years for one of the Yankee pitchers, Nestor Cortez, just to find out that he was reciting rap lyrics, and I'm assuming it had the N-bomb in it. And you know how social media and cancel culture is now, where anything from 20 years ago when you was a newborn baby and you said Goo Goo Gaga, they gonna get you.
The internet is
They
forever.
gonna get you. Goo gaga.
Goo Goo. It reminds me of the Key and Peele skit.
Yo.
Yo, my guy, get that fucking mustache.
F-bomb. But go ahead. Anyway,
Can't take
I've been
him
doing
anywhere.
good. I'm doing good.
Can't take him
over here.
anywhere. That's
What
the
mark is
problem with
this?
him.
This is
Listen.
the 1 minute. It's 118, so you know where to catch that F bomb.
What's your beef for mustache?
Nothing, bro.
Anyway, the elephant in the room, Jigs, you got something to prove over here, or something to say, or you trying to make a statement, or just say opinion that
You trying to make a statement, Pa?
No statement here.
Here's your time.
No statement over
I
here.
actually
The
thought
stage is yours, sir.
when you
just-
came in the room and you came into the studio, my first look was I thought it was Mustafa that he returned, and I was like, oh, shit, Mustafa's back, but it was actually Jigs.
Super.
Mustafa's back with a opinion on immigration.
He will be.
Oh, okay.
He will be. I spoke to him.
Or is he interested in the what's happening right now with Twitter and Elon?
What's going on?
Not
What's
too
the
much.
latest news with Twitter?
So I
and
mean, I
Elon?
don't know. I think he fully blown just exposed them for the bot farms and
with
fake
our
accounts.
with 46.
yeah, yo. So supposedly Chopt Cheese. This is old. This is like a week old.
46 is
Half his
Twitter followers.
Yeah,
Half of them potentially
half
are
his Twitter
bots.
followers are potentially bots, and then it's crazy because
There's still an
then-
ongoing investigation.
Yeah, yeah, and he might have baited them to the point, like, yo, they exposed now. They had to release all their information
And
to him.
a lot of this
He
information
found out a
comes
lot of
from
bots.
Project Veritas, who's still not even back
Yeah,
on
and
Twitter.
then Project Veritas is just slamming him every day. They slamming Twitter every day.
Who's just got
It's
into
crazy.
beef with 46? Wasn't it Bezos?
That's what
Right?
we had this
Yeah,
discussion
yeah.
earlier. It seems like there's a, I mean, of course, it's all kind of
Yeah, it's
scripted and
distractions.
fake.
Like sports is
And
fake,
they're-
politics
yeah,
is
they all
fake,
billionaires,
Hollywood
but
is fake. You know what I mean?
It's almost like they trying to ship
I don't see that
public
park
perception.
benches.
I'm not suicidal.
Yeah, and I don't know how to tie knots, so I would never hang myself.
So
But,
what you were saying?
Bezos is amongst the newest list of people that are coming out talking shit about your boy Bo Biden, and Billy B. No, wait, he didn't say nothing about Billy B.
No.
He was talking about Biden.
Oh, look, check
and
this out. So
inflation
we got
and
from the
shit.
Wall Street Journal that White House pushes back against Jeff Bezos' Biden inflation criticism. Yeah, well, that was his main. That was the basis of his argument, right? Was inflation?
Yeah, the
because
inflation
who they were trying
Because
to
in
blame?
response,
That's some real liberal. That's some real left shit
because
right there.
a couple
That's
months
leftist
ago,
behavior.
weeks ago, Biden was like, just lower costs, and I was like, bro, if you know economics,
Yeah.
you know that don't make no sense.
But
That's like
everyone's raising costs now.
yeah, exactly, everything's through the roof.
It's like all these white people yelling Black Lives Matter. That's exactly what that's like.
Yeah.
This nigga is one of the richest people in the world. He benefited the most during Koof.
Exactly, yeah.
That's
And,
gaslighting,
and
right?
he's
Bezos,
and
yeah.
he's like, no guys, like inflation.
I mean, he
you're
was
still
one of
making money
he
off
was-
of the inflation.
Exactly.
So who are you fooling?
He's
Yeah.
one of the amongst the
Billions.
billionaires that gained
Billions.
how many more billions in the process?
Billions.
So
Ridiculous.
we all know how
Mad
crooked
funny.
these guys are.
Yeah.
But does this have anything to do with all of this inflation, with the breast milk shortage that we was talking
that's
about? not
breast milk shortage?
You mean the baby
You
formula
just said
shortage?
breast milk shortage.
baby formula.
That is
I'm
That's
thinking
the
of
smartest
you
dumb
see-
shit you ever heard.
there
I've ever
is
But
heard.
'cause I'm
a
thinking
lack
of
of
the-
breast milk in the United
I'm thinking
States
of the
due to
opposite.
too much
You-
consumption of Hennessy and
You don't come here for the facts,
Casamigos.
Chopt
Which
The
should be
Casamigos
going
to
on is
Hennessy.
what I was thinking about, and I was reflecting on the fake
Didn't he,
stuff.
Didn't he put like an emergency act in order to step up production of that shit?
That's what I was gonna get to. 'Cause
Instead of
I
just
don't
not
know.
making it illegal for people to buy it overseas
Well, think
from
about
reputable companies.
this. We spoke not to, I don't remember what episode was it, last week we spoke about it, the shortage. I don't remember.
We do that sometimes.
But
We touched on it.
we spoke about it not too long ago about the shortages that's going on and how we've been knowing about this shit since
we knew it was
February.
coming. Yeah, you
when
knew it was
one
coming.
of the there was going on and stuff. So it's weird that now it's all over, even on NBC, CBS.
Everywhere.
I'm watching like that is wild. I thought it was actually a conspiracy.
Yeah, they were trying to. You know what it is? They like to memory hold shit. So that it'll be a story. They'll give it minimal coverage, and then they'll throw you 20 stories on top of it to forget that one important story.
Yeah.
You knew all shit was gonna happen. The shortages, the gas prices going up. You knew all of that. They keep trying to blame
is this
it on
because
Putin.
Ukraine?
It's definitely plays a part in it, but it's not. I'm not an economist, quote unquote. You don't come in for the facts. But who was it? Holly the other day who roasted one of this administration's top female leaders. She was trying to conflate inflation and gas prices to Putin, and your man Josh Hawley. I think it was Hawley. Is it Hawley? The white.
I wish I knew. Sorry, buddy.
Man, you don't come here for the facts. But he roasted her. He was like, what do you mean?
Uh-huh.
As soon as Biden went into office, he shut down Keystone Pipeline. He shut down drilling in Alaska. He shut down over 1,000 different leasing
His pen was
contracts.
working.
Yeah, what? You kidding me? He
That
needed 5
signature.
pens. I mean, but even though he only signs probably with a crayon, but that, you know what I'm saying, supposedly. So
What do you think is inflation? What do you think is the cause of inflation? Do you think it's the war, or do you think it's something that America's doing to cause it?
It could be the over $50 billion that we gave
Again,
the Ukraine.
on top of what we gave them initially.
Like, we don't ask questions about
Otra
that.
vez, papa.
this shit in your holster, bro.
That's my holster.
This guy here.
That's my holster. But yeah, it could be some of the money that they keep asking for. And how many times have they asked for money since he's been in office? Let's count all that money. Let's see how much.
I just
How-
did the calculations.
How much
So,
was it?
$70 billion.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine how much of that could went to
Okay,
Americans.
Or
But
hungry kids. Or
is that aid a direct reflection on why there's a shortage with the formula? Or is that just something separate?
well,
It's
I
like a
don't know.
trickle down effect.
Yeah, right? It's a trickle
I'm
down
sure
effect,
it'd
right?
probably be really hard
It's
to
us
prove.
not putting too much attention to stuff that has to do with us that's obvious because it was noted a while ago, and focusing on shit that's crazy. I
Well,
mean,
how
you
much?
mentioned
How
it
much?
earlier.
Memphis. How much food we get from Russia?
Exactly.
We,
What?
how much food we get?
Remember
from
that we get, remember
don't
we were
know
getting
what, but I
soy.
know we
How much food we get?
we
from
get a
Russia? How
lot
much food
of
we get from Ukraine?
we get a lot of resources
Wheat.
from Russia.
We get wheat from
Soil,
Russia, and we can't
wheat.
get wheat from the United States. We can't get soil from the United
No,
States.
you didn't hear it.
How
racist.
can you when Bill Gates owns all the farmland and there's nothing being grown anymore?
You know the
That's
reason why
Nick
wheat
Foos.
doesn't
I
grow
think that's
over
Nick
here?
Foos.
Wait, what?
You know the reason why wheat doesn't grow over here?
Why?
Because the soil is racist.
That's what it just so happened that all the soil that's
political science,
that's
bro.
owned by America,
It's political science.
like our government, is racist, and the soil just doesn't prosper. There's nothing
I don't know.
fruitful about it at all.
Mm.
If Joe Biden came out with a stash like this, everything would be okay.
You think so?
The world would be a better place
Why you say that?
because things would be calm. What's the first thing you think when you see this? Huh?
I don't know.
Tell me
It's
the
a.
first
I'm not
thing-
going there. Was
Yeah,
that one of the
I'm-
words that was
yeah.
approved
What
on the
one?
list?
That's on the
I'm.
list?
His whole episode is just gonna be Jigs with a blurred face.
What?
I'm so with that.
What?
I'm gonna learn how to edit.
Oh no!
Yeah, word,
This
right?
is.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I'm gonna
this is
learn how to
getting
do that
crazy.
because that has to be done.
This is getting crazy.
Or I might put an old face of yours as a
That is
a PNG
so funny too, bro.
and just put it there.
That's mad funny too. But yo, seriously, let's cut the jokes.
What happened?
First thing you think of.
You just sounded like Screaming Joe.
The first thing I
You
think
just
of,
sounded like Screaming Joe.
not fully monetized
Why? Why
for
not?
the obvious reasons.
I didn't say anything wrong.
You want me to say something? You
If
said.
this
No,
shit was
So the
blue,
first thing I think
if
of,
it was blue, it would be good.
yeah.
All right.
You know what you
I'm
need
gonna count
there?
to 3, and we're gonna say the name of the person that this mustache reminds me of.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Michael
Nobody.
Hulk
Jordan.
Hogan.
I said nobody.
Michael Jordan's the greatest athlete
Yeah,
ever.
Michael Jordan had that.
Yeah, you never seen the Hanes commercial when he's on the plane?
I think Michael Jordan had that because he couldn't fully grow in it everywhere else.
I don't know. I'm listen. Charlie Chaplin, another great. The best silent film actor ever. No?
Yo, that's not that kind of show, bro.
But
Guys,
I don't know what else. What
I
else?
don't know.
What else is there?
I'm gonna drink some water.
You guys gave him
not
a whole
racist.
mustache for real?
Yo, was there really a commercial with Michael Jordan?
Wait.
Yes.
Us? Wait, us? Wait, you
remember
mean
that
who?
shit.
Wait.
You guys gave him a whole mustache?
You talking about Swigs and Goose?
Yeah.
No. You talking about the internet?
How?
Cause you know how we feel. You just putting us out there to say something that you know that we can't say.
Don't worry, bro. Listen, I'm bringing it back.
So bring it
We're,
back.
we're
so it's
gonna make
legit.
it. We're gonna make
So,
it.
We're gonna make mustaches great again. Any kind of mustache.
I
know-
don't think you can make.
There was this one
Every
guy.
mustache great again.
I'm gonna show you how. This is how. There was this one guy, right? He took the swastika from Hindu, which meant peace,
Yo, you don't know history, bro.
and turned it into something that was negative. I'm taking something that's negative and turning it into peace.
Which is positive.
You understand? Full circle?
Chopped cheese is for the kids.
This is
yo.
Avatar shit.
I still haven't seen that.
I'm speechless.
How?
Cause
Like that Blizzy, man.
bro, he's irrelevant, bro. He's irrelevant.
Like that Blizzy.
Listen,
He's irrelevant.
Charlie
bro.
Chaplin, Michael Jordan, these are great guys.
Nah, yeah. But what do they have to do with anything?
Huh?
What do any of those people have to do with life right now?
Greatness.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
did
what
you
we
see?
need at this time. We need somebody with greatness.
Did you see? Let's keep in line with the stash.
Okay.
You see the disinformation board. The disinformation board got hacked, and Shorty with the jaw
Did
got
it get hacked?
resigned.
I didn't know it got hacked. I
She
thought
got
that they just-
resigned.
I didn't know we got hacked. I knew
No,
that.
no, it got hacked. Like
Oh no, they
dead.
They
yeah.
pulled it. They pulled that. Yeah.
I heard that happened because Elon Musk with his he pulled back on his initial deal, like he put a pause on
interesting.
it.
Who what's your
It
source?
was,
for
no,
that?
no, it was speculation.
Speculation.
Yeah,
Ah,
it was
okay.
never proven.
Inside source.
Well, not inside. It was just an
So
opinion.
Shorty, so
An observation
disinformation board
from,
got hacked.
things
They got
over.
slacked out of there.
Uh-huh.
They got Sandman.
Did you
with
see
the
when
Hulk.
it was put it? I want to
She got
say
resigned.
in Congress.
What?
I could be wrong. Or it was brought
What?
before Senate, where they were asking the people who were responsible for putting that misinformation board together, like if they were aware of her TikToks. Excuse me.
That's probably what it was.
That ambulance. Bro.
It's bad.
Yeah,
as soon
because
as I
there's
said
so
that
many-
F-bomb,
Back.
There's so many silly ass videos of this lady just looking mad.
Yeah, that infamous one.
Crazy
is wild. The one that we had
online.
on
The
one time.
Animaniac, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Just
Dot.
there's like years of footage of her just being crazy. Yeah,
Crazy.
she got resigned, and then you know what's the funny shit about that is that we not done, bro. You saw, is it Hochul? What's her name? The
new chick?
The new chick from New York.
What about her?
She also is trying to get a board together to start policing social content after the shooting in Buffalo.
Oh, you talking about the governor of?
Yeah.
She started signing mad wild stuff.
Yeah.
But
she
before
gotta
we get
start-
into that, while I was on my memory,
What?
This guy's fucking stash. This guy.
while I was on my memory,
While strike while the iron's hot. Go ahead.
I wanted to say congratulations to AOC on her engagement. You know, it's great that Puerto Ricans out there are still getting married, and
To white men.
regardless of the race. Listen,
To white.
I-
Ocha.
I applaud any Hispanics that continue on with the legacy of tradition. So kudos to you. Hope she has a lot of kids that are not in wedlock.
That are gonna be white.
You know what I mean? They're gonna be white, but guess what? Remember we spoke
Nothing
about
wrong with that. What is
Puerto Rico? Like whether you like it or not.
No,
we were
I don't
invaded,
like
bro.
it.
We were
I'm
invaded.
not European,
Whatever. Bro.
and I don't need Ancestry.com to tell
what was
me
this?
that
1500s? Was
2%.
Early
European.
1600s. I'm pretty sure after like almost
Yo, Pa,
400
where the
years.
ships at, Pa? That's all I'm asking. Where the ships at in the museums? That's all I'm saying.
Wait, the S ships.
I don't know.
The ships
hard
that
to
go
say
on
that.
water or the ships that go in air?
The ships
The spaceship.
that
I don't
transported
know,
people
Pa.
against their will.
I don't know.
You know,
Pa.
just leave it like that.
But you
the
saw the government
UFOs?
You saw
Yeah,
the government
like
revealed
UFO.
aliens are real again.
Again?
What you said for
Again,
the 15th
for
time?
the 15th time.
For the 15th time.
They not enough got it. Not enough people got it. They had to release it again,
That is
They're like,
and then again.
They're like,
and
yo,
then
do you see the screen?
they're not buying this shit.
don't know
They're
what it
They're
is.
not buying this shit. What's happening?
So why do you think they
We
keep?
don't know what
Why
it
do
is.
they keep releasing the same thing over and over again?
Motherfucker, I'm paying $15 for gas.
This is dead.
I don't give a fuck. Does he have the solution for gas? That person flying around that vehicle?
This is
Nah.
like that. You know what this is like?
Does it run on gas?
This is like that gyro pitch that Boston pitcher never threw. Remember the.
Oh, but he had the whole league scared.
Memphis. Bring the light
And when he
Memphis.
came, he never threw it.
Just a little.
He threw a changeup and a
What
fastball.
was it?
That's
He
it.
was nice. What was his name?
Appreciate it. Wait, say it again. I
Played for
apologize.
Boston during our when we were.
Say it again. I didn't hear. I apologize.
Damn.
was
I
trying
don't
to
know
get
if he
the
was
light.
Japanese or Chinese.
The
Forgive
gyro
me.
pitch. The
He
fake-
was
I
Asian.
don't remember.
the propaganda
Who was the,
gyro pitch.
the nastiest?
The nastiest Asian pitcher?
For Boston.
I don't remember his name. Damn, I don't remember, bro. I remember the Yankees.
Yeah, he came in,
saw a
and the
documentary
Yankees were
about him.
supposed to get him. It was a bidding war between the Yankees and Boston.
Damn.
And then he was saying how he had this gyro pitch, and it was like
And he
a
pitched?
reverse. Yeah, he pitched. He was
Damn, I
he
don't
was
know.
nasty too. He
Damn.
was really good.
This guy's
He was really
He
good.
don't know.
And then he never threw the gyro
I remember
pitch.
Decky Arabu.
Yo,
I
please,
remember him too.
please believe me, there's aliens.
Look at
Look,
we
we
got
don't
more.
know what it is.
We got
Chopt
new
Cheese.
photos. New photos on a grainy Nokia camera.
Look at how fast it is.
Where?
Look
Why?
at it.
Why everything is so out of focus and so blurred?
I don't know.
And
With
so,
the
man.
technology that we have now, we should have like
Bro,
a HD, a nice iPhone
If
picture of a fucking
we're
of a
retrieving
blah, blah, blah,
images
blah, 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 blah,
and
blah, 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 blah.
materials from Mars, I think we should be able to take high quality pictures of any
Come here, man.
that's here
I
in
think
our
so.
orbit.
I think so.
I
Those-
know so.
Those
What is
space
real,
cameras,
bro?
those
Don't lie
space
to me.
cameras
What
take
is real?
4K, 8K videos and pictures of the Earth, but don't catch the UFO that passes by
Nope.
the street.
That's
and
not what it's there for,
It's
James.
always like a jelly
That's
bean.
not, so you tell it. Here's a dumb question. You ready for this one?
Let's go. I like
So,
dumb questions.
The thousands, let's say maybe 4,000
4,000
satellites never intervene with any space junk,
Space debris?
space debris. It's space junk too, right? Space junk,
Yeah, same shit.
space
Same
junk,
shit.
space debris, and none of them ever go a little bit off course where they intervene with the
crashing down
alignment of
into-
all the other ones, which starts like a fucking a domino effect.
Jesus.
Let me ask you something. You know space science?
No, I don't. That's why I said it's a dumb question.
It sounded good.
All of those are just
know.
there, and they good and they chilling.
They have to be because we don't know space science.
You know what's funny? Here's another dumb question,
here
and I
we
know
go.
that there's a very good answer to it. How do they get aligned to like the perfect timing to come up and grab it so that they could keep moving with it, so that they could do maintenance on them?
What you? Oh,
Because they got to be maintenance, right?
Yeah, you
or
got
they
it.
self-maintaining.
What we
you
talking
gotta
about?
do-
Satellites.
How do
Yeah.
you get like while those satellites
Yeah.
moving? How do you?
You,
hit
cause
it?
you know those things
At the
about?
exact time that it.
There's a video on IG circulating. You know the carnival ride where
not
you sit in this
explode.
shit and you go around?
And not
Yeah.
The
explode.
dude
Like the
jumped
teacups?
up on it. Yeah, he jumped on it.
Oh,
and rolled
and when he
around,
came back
and
around?
and he just hopped off of it. And
We
I was
came-
like, that's how they maintenance satellites.
That's
Exactly what I thought about.
make that joke and then not put the video in
I-
reference.
You got to.
It was.
You
I was
got
like,
to.
that's how they do
Got
it.
to.
It's all about timing.
Yo,
Because if you time wrong, you might die.
yo, Chopt
Right?
Cheese, can y'all help
It's
us
hot as
understand?
effing.
And it's hot as effing. Yeah. Can you help us understand how they maintenance satellites, bro? And how were they able to determine
I'm about to put that shit on.
life
No,
on
that'll
Mars?
be the joke of why we
cells.
gotta go so soon. Let's see how long we can last.
It's hot as F.
Because Chopt Cheese, we have an air conditioner. It's loud as F.
No, it's not that loud. It's this that's loud.
Nah,
That's
so
definitely
put
not
it
loud.
on. So put it on. Yeah, put the slate on.
Oh man, we doing it live.
No, we can. Yeah, we
F it, Chopt Cheese.
But,
We're doing it live.
Yeah, if we could get anything in the comments, whether you wanna help us out or not.
If you see our
'Cause
collars
that-
start getting all bent out of shape, because it's 92 degrees.
Somebody's
in
melting.
here. If you know I got a
If you see one of our makeup
elongated collar.
dripping,
Oh, you saw that joke? Elongated. Oh,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
him. Yo, hashtag Elon.
see that light?
Fund this show, Papa.
How you feel about our new old press secretary?
Yo, she lost her job in like 3 weeks.
She's new, but she's old.
She lost it already?
I heard she's not the press secretary no more. This was
You talking about the African American
happening?
who's so happens to be a
Who's-
minority and gay?
and gay. Yeah.
Did you-
And
She's gone
flies,
already?
And she's the captain of a
Bitch,
ship.
she's not
She
not
also,
fired. she's
She coaches a women's basketball team.
she has a tag team.
Oh, she's very
she does
involved.
tattoos.
She's very involved.
And
and she's also married to a white woman.
She is? Good for her.
Queen Suoja.
Hey, you
But
know
is
what?
she
To
white
each their
from
own, bro.
Africa?
She African white.
What is white?
What is white? Chopt Cheese. We bringing it back.
What is white?
Full circle. Elon made us bring it back. Full
Yo,
circle.
it's a color, bro. It's a color.
It's just a color?
And you know, and it's the opposite of black. So then you gotta ask yourself, what is black?
What is black?
Black is the supreme color? What is it? It's
The
the
absence of
Sean
color?
Kingston.
that's black.
Apparently.
Yo, you know what?
Rachel Dolezal.
You know, I want to know what does
that black?
What does Mr. King sound like when he closes his door to
That is
the privacy of his
funny.
home?
Not
Does
like
he
does.
continue
He
up with
sings
the
like
shenanigans?
he sings like Mr. Rogers. He takes off his vest. He turns on his train set, and he speaks like Mr. Rogers.
Said his tracer.
He's like
He's good to go.
He's like Malibu's
He's the
most
ultimate
wanted.
grifter. He's the ultimate grifter. Your man is high on heroin right now.
I wish we could get that. Anyway,
Yo,
Nah, yeah, I think
was that hot as
he put
Hot
him to
as
sleep.
F.
Bendito.
And your man said it was quiet though.
It is.
Nah, it's
It's
not.
on high though.
Sorry,
if I
Chopt
put it
Cheese.
on,
Yo, bam, bam,
Just make sure you talk. No, talking to the mic. Talking to the
I
mic.
can see the sweat coming down. Swiggles is.
See that?
we trying to do it without
Jesus,
the AC.
Nah, this was
didn't
good.
work.
Nah, we did good. We did good. We did good.
Jesus Christmas.
And I think this was probably our cleanest episode yet.
We're trying, man.
Yeah, we trying. We trying.
We're trying.
Yo, did Russia beat the Nazis?
Speculations, right?
Yeah.
There's
Supposedly,
a lot that's saying it's over already.
Supposedly,
Nah, but did we
allegedly,
ever talk about
supposedly.
how the Republicans and Democrats took turns flying over there for their photo ops?
Yo,
Did we talk about
Nancy
that?
was nasty. Nancy was
I don't
over
think
there.
we ever brought that up.
Isn't that
An
hilarious?
active war
how they
zone,
were
right?
exactly able to infiltrate
Where they were
and go over
supposedly
there with no
murdering
issues.
civilians purposely, accidentally, supposedly, allegedly.
Call me a conspiracy theorist, but it makes you wonder: is it real?
But
Is
Nasty
everything-
Nancy went over there with
That's
her
crazy.
Bellini filled belly.
For real. Her bottom teeth keep her top teeth up.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's the only
hilarious.
thing that keeps her teeth up.
Yo, she makes
bottom teeth.
$193,000 a year, but she's worth 100 and something million.
Damn, bro.
Wow.
Wait, so did they personally deliver the money?
Yeah,
They went over with a big check,
yeah.
like, "Hey guys,
like
40 billion."
Yeah,
It's
like
digital now, but
what was
everything's
it?
sealed with a handshake.
So
you saw the
what was the
handshake, right?
purpose of wasting
Nah, they went
a
over there
whole
with a
trip
big
over
check,
there?
bro.
How much was that trip? Just for a photo op?
First of all, they
Who
flew.
said it
If
was
everything's
just,
digital, why didn't they do it through Zoom or photo
Nah,
op?
you're making it seem like it was just for a photo op.
Wow, what was the reason to go over there? Is a war going
Traffic.
She's concerned.
war-torn
on?
countries.
I'll give you that.
You know the real reason she went over there?
What?
They got a special edition Talenti ice cream in Ukraine that she hasn't had yet.
No, I got one better.
It's called Fix It Up.
She has her own flavor, and she went over there to promote
It's
it.
called Babies. Allegedly.
She was like, "Hey guys, I got this
Trying to
new
crawl.
ice cream because that's exactly what the Ukrainians need at the time of need. A Nancy Pelosi flavored ice cream. What is that? What does it taste like?
It brings democracy to
What does it taste like? Wine and
And
gin
mothballs.
And,
and
no, what's the,
mothballs and
uh,
lipstick.
Nah.
Ah, it tastes like lipstick.
Like
you
her
ever
teeth.
smell
Yeah,
lipstick? Yeah. I hate that smell. Makeup stink.
What was her shit?
She smells like a
What?
corpse.
Oh yeah. She rubbed her knuckles to celebrate.
Yo, I'm
She-
smacked because that right now is mad funny.
Yeah.
We looking at her like, what are you
Yeah.
doing, lady? The whole world is watching you right now. What the hell are you
She
doing?
was
What
high.
in the HE double hockey sticks
And
are you
her
doing?
eyebrows were jumping around too. They
All
were
four
having
of them.
fun. Yeah, they
All
were having
four of
fun.
them.
They were celebrating on their own,
All
Oh,
four of them.
man.
individually. Got a mind of their own.
Oh man,
You ever
it's
think she
freaking
get?
hilarious.
You ever think she get too wrecked and sits on the podium? She's like, oh,
fudge,
shouldn't have
fudge,
done
fudge, I'll
fudge,
fudge,
fudge, fudge.
I think
I
knew
should
you
have
was
done
gonna
that.
drop
I think
Damn.
there's plenty of
I was
times
doing good.
where she
doing
looks
good.
at herself and she was like, "Nancy, you did it. You did it to yourself this time." I kid you not, because there's too many times on record where she does the biting, where she's like, "You get for God for roof." That sounded
the gaffs.
You think she drinks with her teeth in?
Speaking of gaps,
drinks through a straw.
wait. Speaking
Drinks
of
wine through a
She
straw.
drinks everything through a
in
straw.
the box, still in the box, through the box.
Yep. She puts her liquor in the wine box.
speaking of gaffs, Did you hear your boy Bush?
George W.
George W.
The one that's alive.
The
That's
Iraq bomb,
George W.
where he said the wrong
Where your man
country.
had the Floridian slip, or he said the quiet part out loud, whatever you want to call it, allegedly,
So
supposedly.
you know what that means, though, right?
what that means.
He does not have a teleprompter.
no,
He's-
he had paper in front of him.
He did?
Yeah.
Holy moly!
He had a piece of paper.
I can't curse, Chopt Cheese.
That was so funny, bro.
So
Your man sound like Robin from one of them comic books,
so
a Batman comic book in the 90s, in the 80s.
so
So your man's reading a speech and he's referencing
it's in front of his
what
eyes, and
they're alleging Putin is doing currently right now. He's reading a speech where he's alleging what Putin is doing right now, and he's referring to just atrocities of war and all this crazy stuff. And your man says Iraq,
yo, that makes me feel like these are like pre-written stuff, and they just input countries.
and they're just
And he said this one already.
they're Nosferatu, and we can't.
He said the brutal
can't walk in,
invasion,
Ma.
the brutal invasion of Iraq. I mean,
They have
Ukraine.
to be
He
invited
says,
in,
or maybe Iraq.
and
Are
then
you
doubles
serious?
down.
This is a game to them.
And
This
then
is funny
doubles
to them.
down.
They're sick.
It is, bro.
They're sick.
And we're giving
we
them
look at
money.
it, and we
like,
look at them. We're like, yeah.
How about this? How about this? The whole crowd laughs.
Yes, that's what. They're sick people. They're sick people.
What?
Sick people.
evil and demonic.
Millions of
And George W. Fudge. This is what they make me
Nah,
do.
it's cool, bro.
Yo,
Don't
George
trip.
W.
millions of people, bro.
picked up right where he left off after his presidency.
All of them do.
Stupidity.
All of them
Yeah,
do.
Barack Obama did the same thing once he left. You ain't hear how he was
All of them.
going crazy
Even
on
45 continued in Yemen.
Yep. He's been vocal a lot lately too. You saw he said something
Yeah, he's
about.
starting to-
I want them.
Did we talk about that
I
last
always
week?
say this: his anti-war stance was dope. Who knows if if his hand was forced with the Yemen situation? It was like, yo, this is a situation we've been fighting for years. You can't really control anything. Like this is what it is. Like
Maybe there was stuff already in place.
yeah, like you know.
Yeah.
But then you could use the same argument for Obama and
Nah, not necessarily.
he-
You know why? Because Obama
American
was the king
citizens
of
died.
the drone
Oh,
kills.
exactly, the drones.
Yeah, he droned everybody and anybody.
I don't know, man. Bunch of war criminals.
And U.S. citizens.
But you just sent me a video recently, wasn't it you or IG, where they were showing all of the presidents speaking and like about their individual wars and their calls to wars? Or was I seeing something
Oh,
else?
I didn't-
You
I didn't
sent it?
see that.
Nah, probably.
I saw
Sounds
something
interesting
like that.
though.
Like-
Sounds interesting.
Like snippets of them saying like blah blah blah, and then you see boom, and then like it happened like, damn, all of these dudes did the same thing.
All of them.
All of them. Since the beginning, bro.
They still got the Ukraine flag in their bio, or
Yeah, that's
Oh,
still
yeah,
popping.
yeah.
Still
The
popping?
the Ukraine flag is still popping in the bio.
In the
There's,
bio.
how quickly we forgot about Shanghai and China
man,
and the
remember
lockdown.
the lockdown. People are
Lockdown.
locked down over there. Don't
What
forget.
they still
How
gonna do
we-
in Australia?
Forgot about Ghislaine Maxwell.
How
They were
we,
Zane.
fiddling, diddling little kids.
I might have to bleep this out. I don't even know. I
Diddler.
might have to read up on the new
The diddler.
TOS
Let's not
and the
forget.
guidelines. But you know what happened to Omicron, and now we got the monkeypox popping out
Your
there.
boy
Monkey
Billy B
pod.
with the shout out to Cinco. The germ games.
You hear that, bro?
Quote unquote.
So apparently, someone might in America have monkeypox, bro.
Yo, in
This-
mass,
is this the
supposedly
same-
allegedly.
This is the same.
Billy B.
This is the
The
same
honorable
monkey
venerable.
that the human to get AIDS. Damn it! I did it again.
Don't trip.
Is it the same monkey?
Is it the same? It's the
Why we
monkey
keep
from
messing
Family
with
Guy.
monkeys? Why we keep messing with monkeys?
It's the Family Guy monkey.
We keep messing
It's
with
hilarious
monkeys.
though. Like they just. Is this going to be like the theme for the next 5 years?
So
If
it's,
we
it's
keep-
It's just
people
almost.
keep falling for
infections
it.
and viruses.
Well, yeah.
People are afraid of stuff like that. They saw that enough people were afraid, and that enough people were
And
they
still
were
afraid.
able
Easily
to
manipulated.
Yeah, to manipulate them through
That's what-
fear.
My question is like, even if you just look into Billy B's business beginnings, he got mad government grants. He's alleged of stealing so much intellectual properties from one of those computer companies. You don't come in for the facts. You do you do a small amount of research. You'll see this.
3-letter.
Why
Yeah.
is he buying all the
Xbox.
farmland? Why
What
does one person have
farmland?
to have all that farmland?
Why is he a go-to person when it comes to
Word.
infectious disease, bruh?
Isn't that considered something like a monopoly?
No.
Why wouldn't it
When
be
you
considered
purchase so many
monopolizing?
stuff like that?
What?
Why wouldn't it be considered like some sort of monopolizing?
No, he asked if it's considered monopolizing.
No, agreed. You're right.
That's
It's
a
probably
no,
not as
it
per the
isn't.
law.
They keep doing
There's
shit
no
like
law
that.
against that, right? You could just buy whatever you want as long as you have the money.
Whatever.
Somebody will be like,
oh,
"Oh, you see, that's what capitalism does."
BlackRock.
Like, that's not the same thing. This guy's
BlackRock,
mad malicious and
It's
perfect
evil,
crazy, and we
example.
just keep giving this guy whatever.
and they just
he-
keep giving him whatever
whatever
he
he-
wants,
yeah,
whatever he wants, and he's always at some sort of conference discussing
Yeah,
infectious
like
disease.
you just said, why is he
Like,
the go-to guy?
Why is he the
Like,
go? Bro, you made
made
computer
him?
programs, and you probably weren't even that good at it because you were accused of stealing them in the 90s and the
So
80s.
is this like a direct representation of how we see how politicians and presidents get bought for stuff and like later on have to like do stuff? Like he's just doing and showing you straight up.
Bought by who?
Like you know how politicians like they will have to sign off on stuff to get like funding or like donations, but we don't really know about it. Yeah, I feel like this is like one of those that are just straightforward showing it to you. Like
I thought it was interesting how, to that point, your man 45 brought up the J&J family to one of his rallies.
word.
Yeah, man, you didn't see that?
Oh yeah, and they got booed. That was
Exactly.
a while ago. Yeah,
I
do
thought that
remember
was a very interesting tactic, especially what you just
You
said.
know what's funny though?
Like,
That
look.
that he did that.
Look,
I was kind of torn. You know why? Because I automatically knew why they were booing them. You know, I'm not stupid. You know, the V and all of that is crazy.
but
But
what it does is he brought a face.
was he trying to bring them out to expose them?
What do you think? That's what I think.
Yeah, but then again, I don't know because 45 has been known to, do
Do a lot of
you
funny
know,
shit. Move
Yeah,
a
you
little
know what I
funny
mean?
sometimes.
Like, he's
But
not.
it seemed, no, I heard somebody counter that and say, yo, maybe it was because they love to refer to him doing the 3D chess moves. So
4D,
it was
4D.
4D,
Yeah,
5D,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was him exposing them and putting a face on the forefront. Like you see all this data that just dropped or is about to drop about these Vs. Look at this face. Look at these people. These are the people behind it. You don't see these guys don't get coverage.
So
They
is-
throwing you Fausch.
to bring it
They
back.
throwing
full
you the
circle,
great Fausch.
is the
I'm going to speak about that
to
too. I
make
didn't have
to make
that
the
down.
joke again, is the
You
breast
look like
milk
Fausch.
shortage? Is the breast milk shortage due to inflation? We already covered that.
No, deflation.
Nah,
So-
dude.
Do you think that what's next to come is the food shortage?
I don't think.
Is
Um,
it soon?
Huh?
I was just
food
watching
shortage?
something.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of great communist adjacent famines throughout the year. Lenin, Stalin,
Mm-hmm.
Mao. Each of them at least lost 20, 30 something million people.
Easy,
Famine.
easy. So
Chopt Cheese, buy your oatmeal and send some to the P.O. box that we haven't made yet. Because we
It's-
might need that.
it's scary because people think that when you're poor and you're down and out, you don't got no money, you
You don't come with
do
facts.
bad things. Imagine what people do when they're starving and there's literally nothing to eat.
People do some strange
Like,
shit.
that's
Cannibal
when-
spot.
That's when you start looking to the sky to see if maybe there's a certain somebody coming back.
Cannibals, pa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hope-
take it easy. I don't know.
Hoping,
I
like
don't know, pa.
this,
All right.
this is getting crazy out here. I don't know either, but what I do know is I don't want people to purposely manipulate stuff to the point where you're fighting people that you don't know, do know, or even family members because the chemicals
breast
in their
milk.
brain just ain't working anymore because
And
the
never
last time
hunger.
they ate
Never.
was like 3 weeks ago.
So you know what famous rap lyric comes to mind?
Which one?
Oh, it's not even it was a sample, but
Hopefully it doesn't have the
That was
N word in
simple.
it. Like
And
Mr.
no
Cortez.
F-bombs.
got yourself a gun.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Nah.
Speaking
Supreme
of
Court?
guns,
Supreme Court?
Supreme Court.
So the people in the city just they DIE.
We don't know that yet. This is what. So now the we're waiting
Right.
on a ruling from the Supreme Court to see if people from the city can carry.
Two-way
It wasn't
friendly.
ruled already?
No.
I don't think
And
so.
A third time or fourth
Yeah, I
time?
told him keep it. If that was a gun, he would have shot one of us.
Yeah. Hopefully if that was a gun, he was responsible enough to put it in a holster.
How was shit not broken? He don't even have a case on his shit.
Anyway, so do you think that that's going to pass? I doubt it. That's
Interestingly
only New York
enough,
though, right? That's only New
I
York
believe
that
because
that's
of the
going on?
Buffalo shit. Coincidentally,
Okay.
I think they was just it came back up in the mainstream media,
Got it.
and it was rather interesting. I
What
think
a
the
coinky
determination of that case might be some guns
I don't-
legally in the city.
As much as I want it to go and to pass, I don't see it happening.
You don't see it happening?
Nah, I just can't see it in New York.
Interesting.
I can't. Can you?
I feel like we can.
Would it help or hurt the city?
I think initially people will try to conflate the statistics and be like,
Hard
"Oh
to
shit, look
say.
at what we just did."
My brain wants
I
to
feel
think
like
real
it'll-
life, but then I know it's clown world. So
I truly
you don't
feel like
know.
it will level out everything, bro.
They might
I
use
truly
it
feel
as
like
a
that.
reason to have a bunch of white supremacists running around shooting BLACKs. KS, excuse me.
You real careful.
Huh?
You real
Yo,
careful.
how many Ks did you just use to,
lot
not
to spell
three.
that, bro?
Not three.
I'm
I'll tell
watching you,
that.
bro.
It wasn't three.
Yo, Chopt Cheese, I'm watching him. Don't worry,
I'm
bro.
real careful.
I'm watching him, Chopt
When I
Cheese.
upload it and I see the yellow, I'm like, I thought we was gonna get green. I know, you know what I mean?
Damn.
That green is cool, guys. You know what I mean?
It's cool. I like it.
We ain't trying to like, be making millions, but a little
Yellow
something.
means
Like we
slow
said.
down.
Yellow means like you thought you was getting green.
You thought
You
was
thought it,
getting
right?
green and-
Look at why you did it, and then it's just like, so you
Stop
just can't
it.
have fun.
Stop using bad words.
Okay.
Stop
Yeah.
using bad words.
You keep there.
Don't say that.
It's gonna be that.
Don't
It's
say
gonna be
that.
that chick, the governor. She's the one that's gonna be coming through with the newspaper rolled up, saying you can't use those words.
You can have fun. You just gotta learn how to have clean fun. Where, like you said earlier, we gotta make up our own words, so we're dying when we use them, like in right context. Because once we get them, like when we had tea leaves, it was just like
we gotta
second
start.
nature.
We gotta start a vocabulary.
You know who
and
had a
sell it.
lot of fun the other day? Your boy Andy.
What, Andy?
DICK.
Why?
You like how I did that? No
Yeah.
worries. Notice that? No, that was good. That was good.
I was confused though because I was scared at first though. Like, wait,
Yeah, nah, that
do I
dude's
know
a
this
weirdo.
person?
Yeah.
Wait,
I think we mentioned it a couple weeks ago
No,
though.
we spoke about it before.
Hey, welcome back,
we didn't
Memphis.
talk about it.
Yeah, man, life is hard out here. Memphis got 10 jobs,
Yeah,
5 kids.
yeah. He runs a farm. He runs a farm.
You know what I'm saying?
We got cows, chickens, goats.
feel you, pa.
You got everything. There.
You gotta do your own
got
shit with
pigs.
these shortages coming.
Chopt Cheese has found our engineer, and his name is Young Memphis.
It is.
Never mind that he's been sleeping for the last 30 minutes.
Welcome back.
But
Yo, truth be told, I was already.
this is the
If
type
you
of
was
show we are.
If he was still sleeping by the time we finished the podcast, I was gonna suggest that we just whisper into the microphone.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing right in my head. I swear. What you just said, imagine we had like a little Memphis cam. It'd be like the Memphis cam showing him, Tamiendo, okay, be like, we didn't want to bother you, bro.
We're just having
We didn't wanna
world-changing
bother you.
conversations right now.
Nah, bro. You work hard over there pushing those buttons.
You lucky none of us is Andy DICK.
Bro,
You might have woke up with a finger up your butt.
we real
It
people.
wouldn't
we
have
real-
ended well.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have ended
There's a
well.
lot of other studios where if you would have fell asleep,
that
bro,
Chaplin
you would have
mustache
been
you
a
got
thumbnail. Yeah, you would have been the thumbnail of today's episode, but we don't get down like that.
Nah, we don't do
You know what I
that.
mean?
We don't do that. We're good blokes.
We're trying to get green. But yo, you want to wrap it up, Goose?
I mean, first of all, aliens are real.
Aliens are
Please believe me.
because the government says so.
Because the government said so again for the 15th time.
Where are we on mask?
Where we on mask?
Yeah, update.
We got the monkeypox coming through. We about to get
All right,
another
all right.
mandate.
So we might have the
Be
mask
careful.
come back.
Oh,
Okay.
wait a minute.
4 or
You know
5
what?
masks.
You know what could help this new thing coming on?
What?
The Pfizer microchip.
Chill.
Can we
With
get more
the-
on that? What is that?
Your boy Super Bond villain, your man was like, so it's a microchip and we put it inside of you and it sends
In
a
the V?
signal.
In the V?
And no, not even. Well, yeah,
the V.
eventually
Or
it'll
the
be
V.
a form of the V.
Okay.
That when you ingest it or when they shoot you with it,
It's in the B.
So
it'll send them a
so
signal.
what's to say that that's not happening already?
Yo, pa, I showed you the video where they were
Chopt
referencing
Cheese,
it.
you don't come in for the facts.
You
Do
don't come
your
in for the
own
facts, Chopt
research.
Cheese.
You might have a chip in you, but don't trip.
Hey, shut up. Don't say that.
The ultimate
I mean,
compliance.
yo, you never know if you've gotten one
I
of the
don't know,
V's,
man.
regardless of if it was JJ or
Apparently-
Fleeza.
Apparently, Billy B has a video game coming out and it's called Germ Games. Your boy Billiam Gates.
And what is it?
It's for all platforms,
I know
including
what it
the
is.
human mind.
It's Chopt Cheese.
Metaverse?
It's a
Metaverse.
It's a pregnant man running around trying to save humanity,
Hmm.
but humanity just doesn't understand that he's trying to. His main thing is he does is for good cause. But they keep painting him out to be this man that he's just not.
And somebody's about to elongate his ass if he keeps talking shit, Billy B.
But I want to say I can't.
I didn't drop an
It is,
F-bomb.
no. What I want to say I can't.
Oh.
So we'll leave it at that. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Wait,
Thumbs up.
were you done with the wrap up?
Are we done with the wrap up? Did
I
we
don't
miss
know.
anything?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you didn't finish wrapping up.
So wrap it up, B.
Come on, help me out. I already got all of them. Aliens are real.
Aliens are real.
Breast milk.
Breast milk.
Breast milk
AOC,
shortage.
Breast milk
Oh,
shortage.
congratulations to
congratulations,
Shot for Shot
You know what I
AOC.
mean? We're proud of you.
Everybody's favorite Instagram
I mean,
politician.
go Boricua.
You did it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
She married a white man.
AOC from the block.
Quincy Oja.
You know what I mean?
Perfect. If she's
Oh,
tired, she's
Jean-Pierre
Jean Pierre.
got demoted.
Wait, hold on. Invite us to your wedding so we could come record and
You know we can't act. We ain't going over
Well,
there.
you never know. She might be like, send it. You know what I mean?
Sit them at the kids table.
Send it. Chopt Cheese. Send it.
Because they always want to date me, so they just put
You
us
know,
in
you
the
feel
kids
me?
table.
Hey, we'll take that. If
I'll bring my own
that's
food. I can't
Word.
eat what you cook.
If that's how we
It's
get in.
okay.
Saki's circle back
Saki's
apprentice
gone.
Got circled
Apprentice.
back.
got
She
circled back herself
Word.
She got circled
with all her
back.
amazing qualifications.
And who's there now?
Also
I don't
married
know.
to Quincy Oja.
Who's there now?
And gotta
Is it a guy now? Maybe.
Yes. Oh.
It's a gay guy. Maybe.
Oh, who is it?
not Milo.
Oh no no
Oh,
no
hell
no.
no.
That's what I was gonna mention.
I don't.
F.
Milo's not
One
gay
of those
no more, so
guys-
they can't. They
Yeah.
want
He prayed it away. One of those guys is a part of the Patriot Act. One of those guys. It was either the guy who's replacing
I don't know.
Slackjaw Lady or Jean Pierre. One of those two. You don't come in for the facts. Look it up yourself.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
What
know.
else?
I truly don't know.
And we wrapped it up with that. The disinformation board got canceled. Jean Pierre got circled
Se
back.
fue?
And it's hot as F in here.
Yeah.
It's cooling off.
And
It's
we can't
cool,
use
yeah.
F bombs
It's cooling
Yeah.
off. Thank goodness.
because we're trying to get paid.
Trying to get we all monetized. We're trying to get these videos fully monetized when we drop them.
Like, share, and
You know what I
subscribe.
mean?
Talk shit in the comments.
So
Tell your
that
friends.
They could,
And
I
then
mean,
tell your friends to tell their friends.
when they're fully monetized, the algorithm treats them different.
Mm.
It's not as like, what's the word? It
Strict?
circulates more, I guess.
Not as
It's
strict.
it's not as strict.
You don't
yeah.
know algorithms, bro.
No, I do know from what I read.
Space science.
It's,
I do know. He knows knowing.
Yeah.
You already know.
The-
I don't say that.
My truth.
Oh,
my
that's your
truth. You know
truth.
what I mean? My truth.
I don't tie knots.
Yeah, I don't sit at park
I'm
benches.
not suicidal.
But appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming. Like,
Favorite
and
hood opinion
subscribe.
piece.
Hit us up on Rumble. Hit us up on IG. Go follow us on IG. Swigs, Jigs, Goose, your favorite hood opinion piece. We out.